This is LA's first.
Live from Los Angeles, welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. We're all about manifestation, transformation, and breakthroughs. It's time to claim your birthright of prosperity, vitality, and love. So grab your tea or coffee because together, we're awakening the world. May you live your truth. Have you ever wondered how to make 100K in 7 days? Well, today's podcast, I'm going to break it on down for you. So welcome to the Dr. Erin podcast. We come together each day to know the truth, live on spiritual principle, and align with universal law. We also come together in a spiritual community, in Soulciété and New Thought Global. We truly believe that someone, when they awaken, they have a gift and message to bring to the world, and together, we're awakening the world. We're all about entrepreneurship, enlightenment, and empowerment. We are here to bring truth to the world, teach metaphysics, universal law, and all the above. It is a great honor to be in this community and be the founder of it. So let's break this on down, you guys. 100K in 7 days. So last week, I spent 7 days witnessing miracles after miracles. I spent the week leading a 5-day challenge where people were having breakthroughs in monetizing their business online. It was an amazing week. My heart cracked open from all the support and love from everyone involved. And I'm not going to lie, those 7 days were intense. The challenge was challenging, as I would say, right? 15-hour work days, managing my team, and an endless amount of tasks. But when it was all said and done, we invited people in to join Soulciété leadership. And we did 100K in 7 days between that program and people upgrading into the spiritual certification coaching program and the spiritual practitioner program and so on and so forth. Bottom line is this: I love being a spiritual entrepreneur. And so what does it take? What's the secret behind doing 100K in 7 days? Well, there's 3 things: mindset, skill set, and team. So mindset, of course, we recognize is the most important thing. I realize that business development is spiritual development. Every day is the opportunity to serve and help others. My clients are my teachers. This community is my guru, right? Every obstacle is the opportunity to grow, innovate, and persevere in bringing truth to the world. So mindset, we teach this, of course. It is the most important thing. Without mindset, nothing works. Everything begins from that creative process, from the one thing, which is spirit, which is your higher self, the backing of all energy. So I recognize that 100K in 7 days is not the end all be all. But what it represents is really being able to direct energy upon universal mind with great intention and being able to serve, and bring value. You know, a large portion of that 100,000 was from people within our community wanting to really dive deeper into being able to facilitate the work. They love it so much. Being able to, get certified in the spiritual certification program, spiritual coach certification program, and stepping into spiritual practitioner program. So what it represents for me and the mindset is representing that we're really teaching truth and people are getting a lot out of it. They are having breakthroughs in their personal, professional life. They're being able to finally monetize their soul-based business online, whether it be a spiritual coach or whatever they're doing, a service or whatever is there in their business realm. The second thing that is a must-have to do 100K in 7 days is skill set. You can have the most powerful mindset and be able to, channel divine and everything. But we live in a construct that it's important to understand skill set of business. And I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly advancing in my skill set. And I am 100% committed to mastering technology, building my team, learning all aspects of business so I can serve for the highest good. I always have teachers. I always have coaches. I am in a group right now with a bunch of women that are all multiple 7-figure coaches and business owners. And I am dedicated to always advancing in my skill set. Because let me tell you, doing a challenge online for 7 days, or rather it was a 5-day challenge, over the 7 days, there's so much technology that goes behind this. Understanding the different social media platforms, understanding technology to do email campaigns, understanding how to create different promos and Facebook ads, and there's so much that goes behind the actual process of teaching truth. Technology, building business, building team, all that, the skill sets behind it is intense and in a really great way because it allows us to serve and go globally and internationally. The third thing that is a must-have to do 100K in 7 days is team. And I'm the first to admit that I have a lot of development still in this. I have an incredible team. We have Soulciété ambassadors, and without them, this 5-day challenge would not have been possible. So the reality is we're not designed to do things alone. Spirit desires for our oneness to grow exponentially. And I'm so grateful for my team and Soulciété ambassadors. It is imperative to have a team that has the same core values and mission. And so one of the reasons why the team has been over time growing slower than where I would want it to be as far as having some huge team that has expertise, because I'm dedicated to only having team that is 100% committed to New Thought movement. And so I recognize I'm developing the team. We're all growing exponentially, and it is amazing. And nothing can happen like this without a team. And they are very advanced and exactly the perfect place that they're at. So the three things that have to happen, the secret behind 100K in 7 days is mindset, skill set, and your team. One thing I've learned from working with multiple 7-figure coaches, the women who stay positive and are in right mind monetize the most. And the women who focus on the problems within their businesses, they try and get clients instead of serving clients, they end up getting burned out and ultimately can't sustain their business. So what happens, right? What do you got to do? It's interesting because working with so many people and taking them through the process of birthing their truth is the most important thing. To be able to generate 100K in 7 days, sure, anybody can do that if they really, really are focused on making money. But to generate 100K in 7 days from leaving a legacy on this planet, from loving what you do, from making and impacting people's lives at a profound level, it takes doing your deep, deep inner work. So the mindset part of it is the most important thing. Getting your mind right, releasing the limited beliefs, birthing your specific truth, birthing your purpose, birthing what is your legacy to leave in this lifetime is the most important thing and the greatest secret behind making 100K in 7 days, but from a heart space, from a working for the higher good space. It is the most important thing. So I invite you to take a look at knowing that the potential is that if I can make 100K in 7 days, you can make 100K in 7 days. Obviously, we can't guarantee any kind of results for income because it varies so much with people. But what I know is that I didn't have the mindset. I used to be a mess. I used to not be able to finish projects. I used to be overwhelmed. I used to be confused. I used to, not know my purpose and calling. So if I can do that, you can too. Skill set. I remember first getting on technology and getting so frustrated, not being able to figure out even how to link up like social medias or email campaigns or any of it. I would just be pulling my hair out, okay? So if I can understand and build the skill set to be able to do the technology behind a campaign like this, right? Because this is like a launch. It's a launch, a 5-day challenge. I'm going to teach you guys as spiritual coaches, as spiritual practitioners of learning business. I'm going to teach you how this is a launch. People do 5-day challenges because they make an offer at the end, okay? It's no surprise. And then they usually launch out to the world in opening doors to a program, okay? So understanding skill set is imperative. And if I can develop my skill set, you can too. That's the truth, okay? And then team. Team has been something that's been very hard for me to ask for support, to recognize that I don't need to do it all alone. And I know that the key to success to make $1 million in 7 days, because that's where we'll go next, is team. There's no way that that's possible without growing team. And so I recognize that it's always development, that my business is my spiritual development. And I'm so grateful for all the people involved in that challenge. There was so much love. There was so much supporting and rooting other people on. We saw so many miracles. I saw people, because we also had some Zoom calls in between, and I saw people having huge breakthroughs, tears of joy, breaking through monetarily, seeing new possibility for themselves, really recognize that they can take step by step and actually get results in their life, in their business, online. And so now what? Now, as you are listening to this podcast, I will be in Hawaii because I recorded this right before that. I'm in Hawaii, enjoying myself. I am working this week because we're launching a lot of stuff in Soulciété, but I am relaxing. I am rejuvenating. I am getting ready for this next quarter, Q4. We're going to take a quantum leap in the Spiritual Leaders Program. And I would like to invite you. I'd like to invite you into this. Doors will be closing I believe it's a Sunday, and the price of $997 will go back to $5,000, and it will be a beautiful, incredible quarter. I am committed to having you get really clear on what your purpose and calling is, birthing that out of your pain and suffering, turn your pain into purpose. I am committed for you to understand the steps of getting, your first clients or selling your first product, and really being able to understand everything from your expertise to pricing your products, to understanding how to take it out online, how to market it, how to get organized around it, and how to begin to monetize your soul-based business online. It doesn't matter if you're a spiritual coach or if you have a product. We have all kinds of people. We have people who are real estate agents or that have product lines. And we also have, of course, a lot of coaches and things. So I invite you to get involved and know that the time is now. Let's make 2020 the best year ever, and Q4 a quarter, a quantum leap, okay? I love you guys, and may you live your truth. You can go to soulciety.com/leadership and sign up today. Make it happen. The only thing holding you back between you and your dreams is procrastination. And I recognize that everybody has the excuse to stay small, but when you take a quantum leap and you powerfully decide, the universe has to support you in that, okay? So whatever I honor, wherever you're at, we don't do hard sales in Soulciété. We simply say, if you've had a divine calling, then listen to that, okay? Have a beautiful day, and may you live your truth. That's soulciety.com/leadership, which is SOULCIETE.com/leadership. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for tuning in to Soulciété and Dr. Erin podcast. If you've had a calling to be a spiritual leader or coach, you can go to soulciety.com and check out our free training. If you've received value here, I would love it if you take a moment and give a 5-star review. In exchange, I have a ton of free gifts for you. Grab your free awakening book, 40 guided meditations, and digital manifesting masterclass. I also have a free money meditation and worksheet for you so you can begin to break through your scarcity mindset and claim your birthright of prosperity. You can get all of your gifts and learn about our upcoming transformational events in my bio link in both Instagram and Facebook. That's under drerin.tv, which is DRERIN.tv. Also, I'd love to invite you into our free private community on Facebook under groups called Soulciété. That is facebook.com/groups/Soulciété. That's SOULCIETE. Have a divine day, and may you live your truth.